Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Karen, and I need to speak with your manager.
Ha! I fooled ya. It's not Karen at all. It's your friend, DannyDealz, and I'm coming right at you. But I don't want to get you. Why would I want to shoot you? You're my loyal viewer. All I want to do is bring you some timely, valuable information about quality penny stocks so we can make some money. Hello, folks. It's DannyDealz. Thank you for tuning in to Un Poco Mas, the show where we try to give you just a little bit more. Let me put on my glasses so I can see your beautiful faces out there in the audience. Let's go, folks. I want to talk to you today about Jaguar Health, ticker symbol JAGX. This is the diarrhea company, and I love this company. I've been invested for many, many years. I'm down about 99.99999% on my investment. But in any case, you Jaggies and Jagoffs out there deserve an update, and I'm going to bring it to you. So let's take a look at Jaguar Health. First off, let's just jump back to their main page. Today, the stock was actually just up about 3%. It looks like it's dipped back down to where it's been essentially holding. So, yeah, the stock is absolutely flat on the day, being Algo held only 800,000 shares or $400,000 worth of stock traded on the day. As you may or may not know, Jaguar Health has been heavily shorted of late, and the volume has decreased. So shorts are churning right down near the all-time lows. I think they're trying to wring out any remaining stubborn, stupid retail investors such as ourselves. And they're trying to cover their short down here at the very, very lows on the backs of weak, stupid retail investors. So, in any case, I just want to go over some news for the company, some look at what's going on the chart. We actually, if you look back at the 2 year chart for Jaguar, you see coming back from 2021, we were up at equivalent of $430. Just 2 years ago. Oh my God. This line comes down very steep, intersects at the end of 2021 with another slightly more shallow line that then basically in March of 2022. After a couple little pumps and stuff, we just get into this sideways bleed. March 2022, the stock was at like 29 bucks. And ever since then, we are just heading sideways on this trend line that, starts here again, March 2022. And aside from this pump up to 50 bucks, basically we hug this trend line. It becomes very accurate all the way down to present day, and that's the same trend line coming in. And then the stock basically has bottomed out here at around the 50 cent mark for the last, I don't know, 5 weeks and 6 weeks, and it stays there. We caught an all-time low here on the stock, down in the mid 40s, on April 25th, right in that area, April 26th. And since then, the stock has gotten a little bit of a run going. I mean, when you're talking about Jaguar Health, a stock that, you know, if you bought in like 5 years ago, your shares would have been gone down from like $1 million to 50 cents. It's a little bit hard to call this a rally, but let's just say it is a blue line that I drew that extends from the lower left to the upper right. I'm not going to call it an uptrend. I'm not going to call it anything, but in any case, just wanted to go over a couple of things with you. Number one, just let me zoom out and go over the short interest. Over the last 2 weeks, the cost to borrow is up 11%, but it's down very slightly over the last week. So the short increased quite a bit over the last month, but then just the last couple days been pulling back ever so slightly. Let me just go over the current numbers with you. The free float is being shorted to the tune of 8.5%, 17% on loan, 2.38 million shares on loan, 1.29 days to cover, 55% cost to borrow, and 100% utilization. Again, that doesn't make any sense for utilization to be 100%. There's a flood of all these shares. So none of these short statistics tend to be all that accurate when it comes to stocks that keep doing reverse splits, penny stocks, stocks that keep doing offerings, keep doing dilution. It's just very hard to keep that stuff straight. But I just want to go over some news very briefly. Couple of good things actually. Back to the Canaliva product, which is the medicine for dogs. That dogs have an extreme problem with diarrhea when they're going through cancer treatments. So Jaguar and Napo are trying to get veterinarians on board with this, and then U.S. veterinary oncologists participating in survey prefer Canaliva CA1 over the current standard of care. And I'll let you read this if you're interested. I'm not going to go over it every word of it, but basically, they interviewed like 20 veterinarians or 30 down at a conference down in Mexico, and they basically said, let me turn off my phone here. They basically said that they like the product, they're using the product works better than what they're currently using. So I know that Jaguar canceled their agreement with the company in China to market this, dog medicine for CID, but it looks like this is still a viable product and it could actually contribute to some sales, and veterinarians seem to like it. So if you want to take a look at that, head on over to Yahoo Finance. More importantly, I would say, this news coming out on Monday, May 1st. Jaguar Health, their subsidiary in Italy, Napo Therapeutics, sponsoring Pediatric Gastroenterology Conference, Elite Ped GI Congress in Abu Dhabi. So in Europe, they let you do these pre-approval like trials where you can actually get reimbursements for the drug. So in 2023, as previously announced, Jaguar and Napo Therapeutics plan to support third-party investigator-initiated proof-of-concept studies for crofelemer in patients with short bowel syndrome, with intestinal failure or congenital diarrhea disorder (CDD), focused on obtaining proof-of-concept data showing reduction of requirements for parental nutrition, including parental nutrition with or without IV fluids, said Lisa Kant, Jaguar President and CEO. In accordance with guidelines of specific EU countries, publications of data from POC trials could support participation of early patient access programs for crofelemer for SBS or CDD potentially in 2024, especially for patients with intestinal failure requiring parental support. Participation in early access programs, which do not exist in the United States, provides opportunity for reimbursement while impacting the morbidity and high cost of care for these chronic unmet needs. So basically, SBS affects 10 to 20,000 people in the EU and similar prevalence in the United States. Despite limited treatment options, the global adult and pediatrics SBS market alone exceeded 568 billion in 2019 and is expected to reach 4.6 billion in 2027. So that's incredible. Short bowel syndrome, the global market is going from under 600 million in 2019 to almost 5 billion by 2027. It's like an eightfold increase. That's amazing. But Jaguar Health could be at the forefront of collecting some of that revenue. And the EU, they like to move faster. Of course, Middle East, they can move faster. FDA is probably the most conservative, most arduous agency area US to get approval in, so that's why it's the gold standard. But if Jaguar can actually be providing these pre-approval in the EU and getting Napo getting some compensation, getting some reimbursement for this drug, that's amazing. And there's other drugs that there's other diseases, excuse me, that they're working on with the orphan drug designation by U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the European Medicine Agency for SBS and microvillus inclusion disease (MVID), a rare pediatric CDD condition. So there's definitely different diseases, genetic diseases, other types of diseases, not just cancer treatments, but there's congenital diseases that they could use this drug through their entire life and see massive improvement in their quality of life, and it would bring massive financial benefits to Jaguar and the Jaguar investor. So this is very exciting about the Elite Ped GI Congress. Elite Ped GI Congress is designed to provide information about high-level, clinically significant updates and comprehensive trends relevant to the practice of pediatric gastrointestinalogy, nutrition, and liver disorders. The annual event provides a venue for healthcare professionals to share their best practices, to network with other groups of interest, to create and strengthen clinical collaborations. Additional information about the lead you have reviewed here on the article website. Um, In any case, sorry about that. I always end up playing that song that if you were a flower. But in any case, guys, I just wanted to bring you guys an update on Jaguar Health. We are in a slight uptrend, bounced off a low of 46 cents, popped all the way up to a massive 55 cents. Let's see where we are trading today. The market's about to close in 3 minutes. It's May 2nd, 2023. Jaguar has popped back up just a tiny bit to 53.11. So we have gained 1/10 of 1 penny today. Wow, the stock is on fire. Folks, my name is DannyDealz. The show is Un Poco Mas, where we try to bring you a little bit more. This was an update as requested for my Jaggies and Jagoffs. I am a Jaguar Health investor, for better or for worse. And if you guys are out there, hang on. I don't see dumping down here. They are almost completed enrollment in the P3 for the CTD. So that's going to be a good catalyst for the stock when we reach 100% enrollment and get that P3 fully underway. We could be looking at approval by the FDA, and that would be very exciting, as Lisa likes to say, a transformative event for the company. And I just can't wait. Hope you folks have a great afternoon. We'll talk at you soon. That's Jaguar Health, ticker symbol JAGX.